Hey everybody, howdy. I get a lot of questions, as you can imagine. Welcome to the Hey, I'm Rob Booker. Happy to see you here. Best-selling author of Adventures of a Currency Trader and Trading by Faith. I get a lot of questions. I get tons of comments, tons of messages on Facebook and Telegram, and I thought I would do a few short videos with answers to common questions that those of you that are out there ask me, and try to clear some stuff up that are some of the most common questions so that I can give you some help here in the video. So you may have written in and I may have responded with an automatic message that says, hey, check out these answers to common questions. So here we go. Let's jump on over here to the first one is, I'm new. What should I do first? And the world is full of BS and people who say that they're traders and whatever else, and they'll give you a whole list of crazy things that you should do, and they're mostly all wrong. First of all, you don't need to spend any money, and you don't need to pay anybody any money. You don't need to buy anything. There's plenty of free information on YouTube. There's plenty of free information on my YouTube channel, on the Traders Podcast. Interestingly enough, I would avoid listening to or reading just interviews with successful traders or people who say that they're successful traders. Because in those interviews, what happens is we get really excited about making a lot of money and we lose our focus on what is most important, which I'm going to explain to you right now. And it doesn't cost you any money, and it shouldn't ever cost you any money. The first thing that you should do is you should choose a system and you should focus on that system. In your first 12 months as a trader, you should play with or try 5 to 10 different trading systems in any financial instrument that you like. And you can try any trading systems that you want. I have free links to free trading systems below this video that you don't need to spend any money on. There's playlists on my YouTube channel, and you can learn simple systems. You can also look around on the web, but focus on systems and playing around with those systems. And try it in paper trading and small live accounts. Now, whatever one that you can do that makes money, that's the one you're going to choose at the end of 12 months. Maybe it doesn't take you 12 months to figure this out. Maybe it only takes you a couple of months. But if it takes you a couple of months and then you start switching your system again, then you know you didn't spend enough time playing around with systems. You date before you're married. And once you're married, you don't do any more dating with other people, ever. And what traders will do is they will start doing all kinds of different things. So once you focus on a system, here is your only responsibility. You make $1 in a week and then you stop trading. I don't care if you have $100 million available to trade with. You make $1 and then you stop. You do that for 4 weeks, and then for 4 more weeks after that, you make $2 a week and you stop. If you make the money on a Monday, you stop until the next Monday after. Why? Because the only responsibility that you have as a trader is to make money and keep it. And if this doesn't seem like enough money, if you're like, oh, well, $1, I'm not going to do that, then we're not a fit for each other. Close the browser window, go to another YouTube channel with someone that promises you that you're going to be driving a Lamborghini and racing around on a yacht in the Mediterranean with a bunch of Swedish supermodels. Just hang out with those people instead, because they're liars and they'll tell you anything that you want to hear. The most important thing that you can do is make money and stop trading. The most important thing to do isn't take trades, isn't make money, isn't score the big one, isn't keep your stop loss tight. Who cares what the size of your stop loss is if you're not making any money? If your stop loss is the tightest stop loss in the world and you have the largest profit target in the world and you're not making any money, then you're an idiot. So make money and then stop. And if you do that, then you are a professional trader. If you can make money and stop, then you're a pro trader. Period. After you make $2 a week, then you start scaling up. Maybe you go to $5 a week, 10, 20. And what you do is you continue this, and you always do what is easy. You don't try to stretch yourself. This isn't a Tony Robbins program where you're like, I'm going to stretch myself and run a marathon this year. We're not doing a rah, rah, rah. Be your best, stretch yourself, accomplish your dream goals, whatever. We're doing what is easy here. Trading isn't like any other thing on the planet. You don't get paid for the more time that you spend. You don't get paid for the more trades that you take. You don't get paid for sitting in front of the computer for longer periods of time. You don't get better at it by doing it more. You get better at it by doing it less. Counter to what everybody in the world that wants to sell you something will tell you. Period. You focus, you make money, and you stop. Let me just say this like 50 more times. You focus, you make money, and then you stop. Now there are those of you out there that are thinking, well, how am I ever gonna retire and trade for a living if I'm only making $1 a week? Well, listen, 99% of traders lose everything that they have in their trading account within 90 days of starting. How well do you think they're doing at trading for a living? If they had just learned to make money and stop, they'd be fine. The problem with so many traders out there is they don't know when enough is enough. They can't stop. They don't know when enough is enough. So you have to set an easy goal, reach it, and stop. Set an easy goal, reach it, and stop. It's not like other things in life. Trading doesn't reward you for being aggressive and greedy, ever. It rewards 1 out of 1,000 people, then they get their picture on the front page of the Wall Street Journal, and then everyone in the world wants to talk to them. You read books like Reminiscences of a Stock Operator or Market Wizards, and we get these dreams of being like Richard Dennis or one of the Turtles. And it's just fine if you're a prodigy or born with the DNA of a trader, or you're Warren Buffett's secret love child. Fine. And you've got that DNA in you. Good for you. But it's not a path for 99% of the people. For 99% of us, for regular people like me and you, the path to success is making money, small amounts that are easy to make, and then stopping. And you won't make any money. You will not make any significant money in your first 2 years as a trader. Period. End of story. None. You will not make significant money in the first 2 years as a trader unless you're lucky. The people who make money quickly and who are lucky usually don't hold on to it. Okay, that's video number 1. That's a lot of ranting. That's a lot of being argumentative and kind of brutal. But I love you. I provide tons of free stuff here on the channel because I love you and I want you to succeed. And I know a lot of you live in Africa, live in India, live in parts of the world where your first trading account is $100. And I want to provide something for you that I know can help you. And some of you have $1 million to trade with, or $100,000 to trade with, or $20,000 to trade with. And I don't want you to lose any of it. Wherever you are in this process, I can help you, and I want to help you, and I care about your success. There are some links below to some trading systems you can play around with. And in the next video inside of this Q&A playlist, I'm going to talk about automation, why I do it, and what it means. And where's the button?